Hi, so I was thinking I'm just out here on a walk. Okay, not on a walk, honestly. I'm just in the park somewhere in school waiting for something to like tiro fulani ivani. Naandika haivani nashanga nitadu, but anyway, typical school stuff. But I was thinking like what if you give Jesus your yes? Like 100% yes. What is there you can lose? Like, what's the worst you can lose? Personally, saying yes to Jesus has been the best decision I've ever made in my life because there are many things that aimed to destroy me. I've never told anybody this, and it's crazy that I'm sharing it online first, but before I gave my life to Jesus, I was so depressed. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I never thought of leaving the world. I did for a moment. And just remembering that place that I was that time really fills me with great sadness and joy at the same time because the way I felt during that time that I was thinking of those thoughts, I wouldn't want anyone to feel that thing ever in their lifetime. And the fact that I was able to push through that, it is a full testament of God's grace because it was purely Jesus who saved me from that. I was so depressed and disappointed in myself, but Jesus, and I was so young, by the way. These things we tend to like neglect teenagers, and we're like, they're just kids, they're still kids, what's the worst that can happen? Like, but when someone's a teenager is when you're actually coming to know yourself and to know your environment and to know what is right and all these things. And it's easy for the devil to access teenagers at that point because I was a teenager when I was thinking of these thoughts. I was just 16 years old, but God saved me then, and he gave me just not just life but life in abundance, literally, as his word says. Like, I've never experienced such a great joy in my life than then. If you may be going through the same thing, maybe you are in the pits of depression or sadness, just try Jesus. What's the worst that can happen? Just open your heart to him. You don't even need to be depressed, to be honest. Just try him. Hata kama you are living the happiest life or you're in the happiest moment you have ever experienced and you still know in your heart you don't have Jesus, just try him. What's the worst that can happen?